is fine, we'll fight just to get close to you. Could we burn something today? And I'll run for miles just to get a taste.
Hey, what's up you guys? It's Shamiriel back with another makeup look. I know I've been doing a lot of sitting, talking, rambling type videos, so now it's time to get back to the basics, if you will. And I was recently inspired by Rihanna's makeup, specifically in her last set at VMAs. Yeah, it was her last set. She sang Stay and Love on the Brain, and her makeup was phenomenal. So I saw it, I was inspired, and I said I'm gonna try to recreate it. So I'm gonna try, and I hope it turns out well. I always put so much pressure on myself to do, or when I think about doing celebrity inspired makeup looks, because obviously this was done by a professional, and you know, you just want to do a good job trying to recreate something they did on somebody else without knowing the products that they used to get the look. So yeah, there's that. This is what Rihanna looked like. Gorgeous. Love everything about that makeup look. And I try to get a, this is like someone posted her speech on Instagram, and so I was like screenshotting throughout her speech. And yeah, so this is what the makeup looked like, and this is what I'm going to try to recreate. There are some parts of this that I'm going to kind of speed through, because if you are a regular here, you've seen me do it. It's nothing, you know, new. I'm going to start with my Cover FX mattifying primer with anti-acne treatment, and if you cannot tell by looking at me, I clearly need some kind of anti-acne something in my life, because my skin is not cooperating with me at all right now. I have been stressed out, so that's not helping, but goodness, I don't feel pretty. I put too much on, or I feel like I did. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with my Cover FX Total Cream Foundation in the shade N70. Looks like that. When I first put this on, I'm always kind of like, ooh, because it's a little orangey, but it works once you blend everything. And I'm going to use a Morphe E6 brush to do the blending. Next up, I'm going to use some Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. This is in the shade, I have no idea. Alrighty, and what am I going to blend this with? This is a Sigma F86 tapered kabuki brush, and all I'm doing is dabbing, yep, that just happened, this into my skin. What I'm doing is taking the brush that I used to blend in the foundation and going over that with the areas that I just highlighted, so it won't look like brown, light brown. Just, it'll be seamless. It took so much effort for me to get out, you have no idea. Okay, and then I am going to take my Holy Grail setting powder, which is the Sacha Buttercup powder. Y'all already know. And for this, I'm using a Morphe G5. Another thing I like to do, I've been doing it recently and it works for me, is I go over the setting powder with a powder that's closer to my skin tone. So this is the BH Cosmetics Matte Finish Pressed Powder, and I'm in the shade 235. Okay, so I went ahead and put my eyebrows on, which sounds crazy, filled in my brows. Back in the day, this one used to be the bad one and this one was the good one, and now I feel like they've swapped. But either way it go, I fill them in and here we are. Okay, so now comes the fun part and the pressure. So first things first, I'm going to do a transition shade. To get this look, I will be using the Morphe 350 palette. Looks like this. And for my transition shade, I think I'm going to use this one here. And for the brush, I'm using a Sigma, nope, that's a lie, it's a Morphe E25. This is from their old Elite collection, and now they have like an Elite 2. And the initial Elite collection was limited edition, so you can't get this brush specifically anymore, but the Elite 2 collection is permanent, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm sure they have something similar, if not the exact same brush, and it just looks different. So all I'm doing is going back and forth, and then you swirl, work the middle and all around. That's not the song lyric, but that's what I'm doing. She had on had a lot of browns, so that's why this palette is pretty much perfect for the look, because it was a lot of browns. I'm starting to sweat. I feel nervous, I feel pressure. Okay, now I'm gonna take this color here with another fluffy brush, and basically, which color? This color, and basically go over what I just did. Because she had like a little reddish brown activity happening in there too, looks like to me. I have Love on the Brain stuck in my head. So with this color, I'm going over what I just did and into the crease a little more. Doing my windshield and swirl. That's what I'm gonna call it. I think this look was winged out just a bit. I don't know if I'm gonna wing mine out because I kind of hadn't really made the motions to do that. So I'll just keep going. It looks like she had a little bit of a darker brown on the outer corner. So I'm going to take this brown and do that. And for this, I'm using a Morphe M433. Keeping it in the outer corner, and I'm going to drag it in just a little bit. When you take it in like this, make sure that you got a majority of the brown on the outer corner. Like, you don't want to make it too crazy here. I am going to take this brown here, the very last one, first one, whichever way you're looking at it, and put that on the lid. So I'm taking that on an e.l.f. concealer brush, which I use for eyeshadow. Because, again, to me it just looked like she had all these different kind of browns happening. So I'm putting that on the lid, And I can already see I'm going to do something else to it too. This color here, and put that over the brown that I just put over the lid, just to make it a little less, I don't know the word I'm looking for, but that. And all I'm doing is patting it, not taking it all the way over. Uh-oh, knocking stuff over. Dark browns, so one of the ones I used earlier. And I'm taking a Sigma SS219. This is a throwback Sigma pencil brush. I think now it's called like the E30 or something. But this is when I've had this brush for years, when Sigma was like first coming out. So they named their brushes SS whatever before they stuck to E and F's. And I'm just taking that same brush and just kind of darkening, deepening that outer corner. Like that. Hold on. Now I'm going to go over the lower lash line with this color. The one that I put, you know what I'm saying. Here. Or, no, I'll use this one because it has a little bit of shimmer in it, and it looks like hers did too. And I'm using a Luxie LUXIE 207 medium angled shading brush. I can't tell what she has going on in terms of eyeliner, and it honestly doesn't even look like she has on lashes, but I'm gonna do both just because. So I'm not gonna do a lot of liner. This is a little bitty pencil from Marc Jacobs. My birthday is in July, and you know how if you go to Sephora a lot and you're one of their like beauty insiders, I think that's where I am right now. They every month, or not every month, every year on your birthday they give you some kind of free trinket. And this was the gift. Sorry, it's hard for me to talk. This was the gift this year. It was Marc Jacobs, this, and like a lipstick. Alright, so now it's time. It looks like she had some contour happening, which is not something I typically do, but I will do it today. For that, I'm going to use the Forever Nude Sculpt and Glow Contour Highlight and Blush Palette by BH. Maybe. Looks like that. I almost forgot to put lashes on. I did my outro and everything, and I was like, wait, you don't have on lashes. So these are the Eylure Naturals number 27. This is what the box looks like. This is what the lashes look like. I don't think the camera's focusing. And I have one on now. It's on this eye. So now I'm going to put on the other one.
Don't you stop loving me, don't quit loving me, just start loving me, babe. Ooh, and babe, I'm fist fighting with fire, just to get close to you. Can we burn some, babe? And I'll run for miles just to get a taste.
I'm gonna do just to, because this color is a little patchy, I'm gonna go over it. Just to make it, because when it dries it gets a little patchy. So I just went over it with I just went over it with Slay by Missy Lynn and BH Cosmetics, just to make it a little more moisturized. I don't know the word I'm looking for, but like now it's all one color and it wasn't like it was light up here and it just looked weird. So all things considered, I think the look turned out pretty good. Obviously I'm no Riri's makeup artist, but you know, I did my best. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you think. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I have another Riri inspired look that I want to do. I don't like calling her Riri. Rihanna inspired look that I want to do. So that'll be coming later. But thank you for watching this video, and until my next one, I'll see you later.